Welcome back, everybody, in our Health Watch this morning. Scientists are close to solving one of the biggest traumas of any teenager, right? And many adults as well face acne. Researchers believe that they do know what causes it, and they've created a vaccine that could stop the bacteria from creating pimples. The vaccine will soon be tested on humans. Joining us today is dermatologist Dr. Matthew Knight. Doctor, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
I have to tell you guys, it's so funny. We were talking off camera because this is something that my son deals with. He's 15 years old. He's dealing with this. What did you think when you saw this study?
You know, I tell you, acne is such a big deal. It's like 80 million Americans suffer from acne.
80 million?
Yeah, it's 80% of kids and young adults have acne in this country. And the cost, both the emotional and economic cost, is through the roof. And we just don't have great new treatments for acne. So that's the importance of something like this, is it's a game changer. It's a new way of treating a very significant disease.
One of the things I found was interesting that you said is that there really haven't been any new treatments or innovations since the 1960s. And so when you look at something like this, do you see this as a game changer? And what's our timetable in terms of actually being able to use this new game changer?
So these ideas have been percolating for a decade or so, but we're finally bringing it to the bedside, to clinical trials. And what this does is take the idea of bacteria being bad and flips it over. So most of the acne treatments we have, like antibiotics or topical benzoyl peroxide, are meant to treat acne and kill the bacteria. But what if we left the bacteria alone, but changed the way our immune system reacted to the bacteria? So there's a new concept that bacteria isn't always bad for us, kind of like in our gut. It's not always bad. So this vaccine blunts the way our immune system reacts to those bacteria, meaning that the inflammation goes away and hopefully the scarring goes away, and that's what causes the long-term problems.
That's the thing, it's the scarring. So, you know, we know that this is still a few years away. When we get to the clinical trial phase, what would the clinical trials entail?
Well, you got to do it in humans. Right now, they've done it in animals, and they've done it in little specimens of skin. But you have to do it in actual people and see what it works. And unfortunately, you know, medical science works that way. Some things sound great in concept, they don't always work great at the bedside. But I'll tell you, if this does work, we could talk about an actual cure, if you can imagine, for the world's #1 skin condition.
So listen, if you can't wait for the vaccine, right, and you've got somebody like my son who, it's interesting because I don't think boys care. He's like, I don't care, Mom, it'll go away, don't worry. But I care,
you gotta
right?
care.
So what can I do, and what can other parents out there do today who are dealing with acne, and what can adults do as well?
So this is an interesting question too, because we do have new and emerging things that we didn't have 5 years ago. Even though most treatments we have, like you said, are from the 60s and 70s, we have new laser and light devices that can help decrease the inflammation of acne. Now that's not a cure, but it can help. You know that diet has really made the headlines lately in terms of an aspect of acne. Those high glycemic diets, like all the starchy carbs, the bagels, the pizzas, the donuts.
Can you tell them what you and I talked about right when we were off camera? What did I tell you?
Yeah, the diet can help improve acne, no doubt about it.
My son was eating like a teenager.
Yeah, we all do from time to time.
And he changed his diet, and it actually helped.
Impact.
Yeah,
absolutely. And then the big point is that even though most of our treatments are older, they are significant. Things like Retin-A and antibiotics and things.
Which we use as well.
You have to intervene before kids start to have scarring, because we know that scarring in adolescence can lead to depression and poor self-image and things that really matter. And we still don't have great laser treatments for bad scarring. So if you have a young one who's starting to have significant acne, take them to the dermatologist and see what's out there.
Doctor, very good advice. We appreciate you. Where can people find you?
KnightDermatology.com and right downtown.
All right. Good advice. Thank you so much.
Have a great week. Thanks so much.
You too. Bob Fryer, back to you.